The massive red cliffs rise suddenly, like nature's fortress, and the doorway to this gem is an outdoor lover's paradise with a weird and wonderful twist. Hi, we're Mark and Paula. I love this little town. Fruita sits at 4,500 feet above sea level with a population of around 13,000. It's a great jumping off point to visit Colorado National Monument. The downtown's quaint. We're going to take a quick look around before heading over to the star of the show, Colorado National Monument. Fruita's pure Americana with a little quirk thrown in. It's become one of the premier mountain bike destinations in the U.S. As you look around, you might be able to guess what else this sweet little town is known for. You've got to love a town that doesn't take itself too seriously. The sign invites you to take a picture with Sid. But my favorite piece of art is Mike the Headless Chicken. Back in 1945, Fruita farmer Lloyd Olson went out to prepare dinner the old-fashioned way, by chopping the head off of a chicken. But his swing missed just enough of the brainstem that the bird didn't die. Instead, Mike the chicken balanced miraculously without a head. Even stranger, he survived a full 18 months, fed through a dropper, and eventually becoming a national sideshow sensation. Today, Fruita proudly embraces this odd piece of history with the annual Mike the Headless Chicken Festival, a tongue-in-cheek celebration featuring a 5K run, live music, chicken-themed games, and wing-eating contests. It's one of the quirkiest events in the Rockies, and it perfectly sums up Fruita's mix of humor, heart, and weirdness. The Hubs' found a thrift store. I may have lost him for a bit. Did you guess another of Fruita's claim to fame? Dinosaurs. The town sits in the heart of the Morrison Foundation, one of the most fossil-rich areas in North America. At the Dinosaur Journey Museum, you can see real fossil displays, watch paleontologists at work in a lab, and experience interactive exhibits like walking through an earthquake. As we make our way towards Colorado National Monument, we made a quick stop at the Western Slope Vietnam War Memorial Park to pay our respects. Located on the grounds of the Colorado Welcome Center in Fruita, the Western Slope Vietnam War Memorial Park stands as a powerful and heartfelt tribute to the men and women who served during the Vietnam War, particularly those from Colorado's Western Slope region. The memorial features a striking bronze statue of a Vietnam soldier surrounded by carefully designed walkways, flags, and plaques that honor not just the fallen, but all who served. Names and dedications etched into stone remind visitors of the personal sacrifices made. The memorial invites you to slow down and remember. There's also a small museum inside the Welcome Center, where you can view artifacts, uniforms, and photos that offer a deeper look into the experiences of local Vietnam veterans. It's free. And there's a dump station here too. With the Colorado River here, the outdoor opportunities are practically endless. Too much to cover here. If you're not an adrenaline junkie and dinosaurs don't thrill you, but scenic drives are more your thing, then Colorado National Monument may be right up your alley. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of hiking here, but driving the park doesn't require much physically. This place feels like a mini national park minus the crowds. There's towering monoliths, red rock canyons, desert wildlife, and a winding scenic drive. We'll see massive formations like Independence Monument and coke ovens. We'll drive through ancient pinyon juniper forests and desert wildflowers and enjoy panoramic views of the Grand Valley, Book Cliffs, and distant mountains. And if that wasn't enough, you're almost sure to see bighorn sheep, eagles, and some very unique-looking lizards. We're taking Rimrock Road. It's 23 miles long and includes several pullouts. The road climbs a mesa top and then along the canyon walls before descending back into the valley. Since we're looking to return to Fruita, we'll take this road as an out and back. Our first stop is the Redlands View Overlook. From here, you'll be able to see an up-close look at the Redlands Fault that runs along the northern boundary of the monument. The fault forms a hogback where tremendous forces began the uplift that pushed the land 2,000 feet above the valley floor. There are a total of 3 tunnels on Rimrock Drive, 2 on the Fruita side, and 1 longer tunnel that's 530 feet long on the east side. The tunnel adds a little engineering flair to your drive. They were constructed in the 1930s and 40s. There's a campground here too, so if you're planning on camping, you'll need to pay attention to the height of the tunnels. The campground is just 4 miles from the east entrance of Fruita. It's the only developed campground in the monument and features 79 sites across 3 loops. 2 of the loops are open spring through fall and 1 is open year-round. Each site includes a picnic table, charcoal-only grill, only charcoal and propane here, no fires, plus access to flush toilets and potable water in the summer. There's no electric hookups, showers, or dump stations. Campsites are reservable anywhere from 6 months to the day of. I've included a link to all the information you'll need in the description. Make sure and stop in at the Visitor Center. There are 3 short trails you can take from here for more spectacular views. The Visitor Center has a bookstore, movie about the monument and its history, and some displays.
On trails that travel within the canyon depths or along soaring cliff heights.
John Otto's dream of preserving Colorado's Red Rock Canyons led to the creation of Colorado National Monument in 1911. Decades later, during the 1930s and 40s, crews from the Civilian Conservation Corps and WPA built Rimrock Drive, a 23-mile scenic road earning just $30 a month. Their work replaced the older winding Serpents Trail, now a historic hiking route.
Wildfires burning, and they're packing up for war. Seems like nobody's learning from the ones who came before. But I run back to you, and you come back to me again. Up before the sunrise on another working day, trying hard to hold tight to the one thing that remains. So I run back to you, and you come back to me again. Not much writing love songs, hell, I never even tried. With 1,000 things gone wrong, here's one thing that night is right, I run back to you, and you come back to me again. Wildfires burning, and they're packing up for war. Seems like nobody's learning from the ones who came before. But I run back to you, and you come back to me again.
Red Canyon is a good example of a hanging canyon, a canyon that sits higher than the valley below. Over time, the fast-moving floods cut through the softer rock until they reached a much harder rock layer. This stopped the erosion and helped form a wider canyon. As the land slowly rose, that hard canyon floor lifted too, leaving the canyon hanging above the surrounding valley. These formations are called the coke ovens, but they're really not ovens at all. They resemble the old stone ovens once used to make charcoal and coke. Their rounded beehive shape was formed after the harder top layer eroded away, allowing wind and water to sculpt the softer sandstone beneath. Independence Monument is one of the most iconic formations in Colorado National Monument, named by the park's first ranger, John Otto. It became the site of a 4th of July flag raising tradition he began, now continued by Mesa County Search and Rescue. The towering monolith is also a popular destination for recreational climbers each year. Keep an eye out for the 600-ton balanced rock made of Wingate sandstone. It sits high on its pedestal, defying the force of gravity. There's hiking trails for all levels here, but at 98 degrees, we decided to pass on even the shorter ones. Spring and fall are the best times to visit if you want cooler temperatures. There are links to everything we showed you here today in the description, and more information in our blog of the surrounding area. Thanks for coming along. If you love small towns, scenic views, and information on camping, we'd appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Please comment and share the video to help the algorithm.